It's a difficult stretch for Samsung as different producers are getting into foldables, with options like the Razr 40 Ultra and Oppo Find N2 Flip coming for Samsung's crown. And critically, both improve on what Samsung has presented, with decreased wrinkles, gapless folds, and better battery life. Most would agree that the Z Flip 5 would do well to accompany. It's a game if Samsung has any desire to hold its foldable prominence for one more year. Fortunately, tales point towards a fit section for 2023, set to show up close by the Galaxy Z Fold 5 in barely 7 days' time. Murmurs point towards redesigns including a lot bigger cover display, top-level execution, improved cameras, and potentially even IP58 residue, and water opposition, a first for a foldable. So, here's beginning. And end there is to know such a long ways about the impending Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, from delivery date and estimating hypothesis to the most recent leaks and tales. When will the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 release date? While Samsung has customarily uncovered its foldables in August, on the second Wednesday of August, all the more explicitly, the organization has chosen to present its send-off to July, possible because of expanded foldable rivalry from contenders. While not affirmed by name, the organization prodded that the July occasion, affirmed to occur on the 26th of July, 2023, will be where the organization uncovers its cutting-edge foldable gadgets. It's additionally whenever that the occasion first will occur in Samsung's locale, starting off in Seoul in South Korea. All things considered, even with a late July declaration, there's normally a 14-day hole among declaration and delivery, so expect the Z Flip 5 to begin showing up in the wild by mid-August on the off chance that all goes to design. What amount will the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 expense? Samsung has done pretty well with the evaluating of its clamshell foldable throughout recent years. While the first Galaxy Z Flip had a sticker price of £1,399 divided by $1,449, that has since boiled down to a more satisfactory £999 divided by $999 with the Galaxy Z Flip 4. It's not the least expensive of its sort, however. The Oppo Find N2 Flip comes in at an enticing £849, and Motorola's new Razr 40 comes in at just £799. Might we at any point see Samsung keep on diminishing the cost to remain cutthroat? While we might want to say okay, there's no less than one talk web-based guaranteeing that the Z Flip 5 will cost the equivalent $999 as its ancestor in the US, and we expect that it liken to £999 in the UK. There are likewise bits of gossip that the bigger Z Fold 5 could see a cost climb this year. However, it's improbable that will likewise apply to the Z Flip 5, particularly given the quantity of sub-£1,000 foldables available at the present time. Most recent Galaxy Z Flip 5 leaks and reports. As we draw nearer to the mid-year months, more insights regarding the cutting-edge Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 are starting to seem on the web, from informal renders to finished spec dumps. Yet rather than scouring the web yourself, here's a convenient outline of the most valid bits of hearsay up to this point. Improved build quality. The greatest improvement is supposed to be the pivot instrument, with Samsung endeavoring its own interpretation of the water drop pivot utilized by contending foldables like the Oppo Find N2 Flip and Motorola Razr. It ought to provide a two-prong improvement to the foldable, not just lessening the perceivability of the wrinkle when unfolded. However, it ought to likewise permit the Z Flip 5 to close totally level. It's one of the greatest downsides of both the Z Flip 4 and Z Fold 4, so it'd be an enormous step in the right direction for Samsung if valid. True to form, title specs incorporate the restrictive Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy that made its presentation on the Galaxy S23 series recently, offering a marginally helped computer processor clock speed and improved GPU execution contrasted with Qualcomm's standard Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset utilized in most different leaders. That is supposed to be combined with 8GB of LPDDR5 RAM, and in either 128GB, 256GB, or 512GB storage choices. There is supposed to be a slight contrast in memory speed, however, with the 128GB model utilizing the marginally more established UFS 3.1 while the 256GB and 512GB models utilize the fresher UFS 4.0 storage. Once more, the leaker likewise guarantees that the internal 6.7 inches foldable AMOLED display will be more splendid than its ancestor, and that it'll run at a very smooth 120Hz. However, the Galaxy isn't the main leaker with the scoop on Z Flip 5 specs. Yogesh Brar, a leaker with a genuinely strong history, guarantees that the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 will deliver with a similar mix of 12MP principal and 12MP ultra-wide cameras as the Z Flip 4 move. That some should seriously mull over, astounding given the improved camera hacks accessible from any semblance of the Razr and Oppo Find N2 Flip. Notwithstanding, the camera equipment isn't indistinguishable from its ancestor. All things considered, the new 2023 model will utilize redesigned picture sensors. However, the leaker didn't indicate which. While it probably won't knock up the in general megapixel count, there's something else to an incredible camera besides the quantity of pixels on offer. As a matter of fact, an improved sensor could offer more. That would be useful than a couple of extra megapixels, regardless of whether it looked perfect on paper. Most as of late, spilled specs doing the rounds online incorporate a 15.1mm thickness when folded and a goal of 748x720 for the cover display. Not the very most intriguing specs, without a doubt, yet it assists with illustrating the impending foldable. Finally, thanks for watching this video. See you again next time.